Good morning, everybody. So I came on this morning to just tell everybody thank you so much for the birthday wishes and the love that you all showed me um, on December 8th. I got some messages on December 9th. And even on December 10th, I was still getting some messages, especially on my Facebook. And I wanted to come on and I wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to you on Facebook. Thank you to you on Instagram. My birthday was a wonderful time. I completely enjoyed myself. I kept it simple. I was just at home with my mom and my uncle. And my mom cooked and shared presents with me. And just the reading the comments and things like that I got on Facebook just reminded me of how loved I am and how many people I have relationships with out there. There are so many people that I have relationships out there with, and I wanted to just come on and say how grateful I am. So for this year of my life, and I haven't written anything down, so this is just impromptu. So I'm probably gonna do something else, that just talks about my year because I'm sure I'm gonna forget something here. But for this year of my life, let's see. So for um, when 2021 started, I was working at an agency, and we were all in. Everybody was anticipating that COVID would be over, and we would all be able to kind of go back and things like that. Now, I had known that since it was an agency, that I would not be ready to be happy with going back and seeing people in person because that was part of the work that I did for the agency. We had to, go in and see people in their homes and things like that. And I didn't have any problem with that prior to COVID. But when COVID happened, I was like, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna, want us to go back. Um, and work one to one with people again. And I knew that they were going to ask me to do that sooner than I wanted to. And so I had always wanted to start a private practice. And so I jumped into private practice. I had a wonderful friend that helped me, with the ideas and things like that. And she had already started her private practice. And so I went off of, the information that she was giving me. And I also just, did a lot of research and things like that. And so February of 2021, I started my own private practice, and it has been a learning curve. That is with insurance, learning how to work with all the different paying bodies out there. I guess that's what you would call them. And the fact that when you work with insurance, you literally have to panel with each and every one of them. Like when I say each and every one, I mean each and every one. Like if you're right now paying for insurance with an insurance company and you have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and you try to seek out a therapist, that therapist needs to have applied specifically with Blue Cross Blue Shield for you to get insurance. If Blue Cross Blue Shield works with any Medicaid, then that therapist has to panel with Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicaid. So if they have Blue Cross Blue Shield, that doesn't help anybody that has Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicaid. That therapist has to panel again, like a second paneling with that Medicaid. So it has been a learning, experience. I've always wanted to work with people that have low income, and people of low income usually have Medicaid. And then there are people who have insurance through the marketplace, and then people who have insurance through their employers. But I've always wanted to work with people, low of low income and especially children. Now, when the pandemic hit, um, I was working with the agency all the way, for 2020, and for the agency that I worked with the adults in the agency, and so I didn't have too many opportunities to work with children. I contracted with a private practice during that time, and I would work with the teens that were part of that that came to that private practice for help. So in 2021, when I started my own private practice, I generally stopped working with children. So that's anybody between the age of 5 and, let's say, 5 and 11. And that's because it's so much harder to do telehealth with individual, with young people like that. Now there are ways to do telehealth with them, but it is really hard to do telehealth with them. I'm sorry, I just noticed that I am looking at Instagram, but I didn't press the live button, but that's fine.